Hi everyone, Cheryl here from the Carleton Place Public Works Department, and today I want to begin by thanking everybody that has embraced our dual stream recycling program so far. Our goal is to produce a recycling material that's free of any contamination. And today I have with me Casey from Antera. She's our operations supervisor, and she's going to share with us some tips on how we can recycle right. But Casey, let's start with what makes an item recyclable.
That's a good question. So what makes an item recyclable is if it can be captured and turned into something new again. And in order to make that happen, it has to be free of contamination. So like you had said, no food, no grease, no residue, no dirt. It makes for a higher quality product, and it's better to take to market.
Great. Now we do have in the recycling industry a term called wish cycling. Can you explain what wish cycling is?
Wish cycling is when somebody looks at an item and likes to think that it's recyclable, and they put it in the recycling bin. It can be seen a number of different ways, but the main important thing is instead of looking it up or taking the extra second to see if it is recyclable, we just throw it in the recycling bin, hoping that it can be recycling, which is where the term wish cycling comes from.
Well, that's great. So it's human nature and we all tend to make mistakes, but what are the 5 most common mistakes people are making when it comes to the recycling containers?
So that's a good one too. The 5 most common mistakes that we are seeing is right now with COVID, we are actually seeing a large number of face masks, tissues, and rubber gloves that are going into recycling bins. These are all not acceptable items and should be thrown in your waste.
What else?
Other items that we are commonly seeing are plastic bags. Plastic bags are a single-use plastic, and due to the nature of the plastic, they as well are not acceptable in the recycling municipal stream. That also brings me to number 4, plastics. These are film-type plastics, which you see wrapped around cases of water, diapers, several things, even bread bags. These 2 are all a thin, tight film plastic, and they are not acceptable in the recycling stream. The reason for this is there's no market for it, and it can actually cause damage to the equipment when it gets wrapped around the machines.
You don't want that.
No, not at all. And another one that we're also seeing is multi-material containers. So some examples of these are your Pringle containers, your frozen juice containers, where they have a metal top and a waxed cardboard center and a metal bottom as well. These as well are not recyclable, though technically the top and the bottom are. The waxed cardboard in the center is not. So as long as it's together, it is not acceptable.
Okay.
We are also seeing a large number of toys. Toys are not acceptable. Although they are plastic, they are not acceptable in the recycling stream. And I actually have one more, and that is aerosol cans. Aerosol cans are combustible, and a large majority of them are hazardous. Therefore, we don't want to see these in the recycling bin at all. They cause a lot of problems for us, and it's actually very dangerous. 1, in the recycling collection trucks, and 2, at our plants. It can actually cause fire.
So what you can do when it comes to the aerosol containers is you can actually bring them to our household hazardous waste depot. That's currently open Saturday mornings from 8 till noon until early September sometime. And we really want to stress moving forward the importance of separating. We are going to a dual stream program with alternating weeks. So that means paper products 1 week and containers another week. And we really cannot stress enough the importance of separating those materials to ensure that we are getting the cleanest recycling streams as possible. So we would like to inform residents that starting August 17th, which is just next week, if your bins are not properly sorted, we will be instructing Antera to leave them at the curb, and you will need to sort them and then place them at the curb again on a future collection day. If you have any questions, you're welcome to call either Antera or the town hall for any questions you may have. It's really important that we recycle right now so that we can protect the resources that we have for generations to come. I'd like to thank you so much and encourage you to separate those materials, and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.